This is fantastic.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Thank you.
you guys should be very proud. And when you go into something like this, you know there are going to be so many challenges. But what aspect of the filmmaking process, being on set, did you find to give you the biggest challenge?
Everything was difficult because that's what the film is about. I think this about, you know, these men going through very difficult weather conditions, human, you know, problems, struggling with a lot of conflicts socially, politically, survival things, immersed in the nature. Always the nature is threatening you, can kill you, can heal you. And we went through that process ourselves by doing it, and we learned a lot, and we suffered a lot, we struggled a lot, but we were rewarded by, you know, solving every problem every day, and that was absolutely a privilege to do, you know.
Look, this was a completely unique undertaking because we did this film and we knew we were doing something very particular and very special. We were shooting in natural light in real, you know, distant, untouched locations, and every single day was very unique in the sense that we rehearsed all day long, meticulously rehearsed each one of these shots. Then we had this sort of hour and a half of live television where we had to capture this natural light. Otherwise, we were there the next day, and the budget would soar if we came back. So it was exhilarating, and it was an endurance test for everybody. But everyone worked their ass off on this movie. I mean, I think everyone will walk away from this experience saying this was like this magical sort of blur, but it was one of the most difficult experiences for all of us.
And incredible.
Now there's like these like legendary stories about what you did on screen, like where you eating like real bison meats and eating raw fish. And
Oh, he's a vegetarian.
These kind of stories now are coming out from the
Aren't you,
making
Leo?
of this movie. So how real did things get for you on set?
Look, we all put ourselves in the elements like that, and we all, I think, did things that we've never done as far as the cinematic experience is concerned. Did I or did I not? Yes, I did, sir.
Will, you know, I love seeing you go toe-to-toe with Tom throughout large chunks of this film, and obviously with Leo. Tell me a little bit about sort of what you pick up from these guys who have been doing this for a long time.
In my experience as one of the kind of less experienced members on set, you know, I could only help but learn from everyone around me, you know, and these two guys and Alejandro being the best examples of gentlemen who in their field are at the top of their game, and to see kind of how collaborative they were and how welcoming they were of my input, and you know, they made me feel part of every decision.
Looking at everyone's career up here, what do you think have been the sort of tough choices you've made in your career?
I'm happy I turned down the lead in Titanic. I think it was a really bad move for my career, I'm pretty sure.
You get typecast. Yeah, totally.
I'm happy on career day I didn't choose to be a travel agent just because they were going to give me free airline tickets.
Do plenty of flying, I would imagine. But Tom, you know, you make some amazing choices in your career, but what are some of the most difficult ones you've had to face as an actor, you think?
I'm fairly mercenary, mate. You know what I mean? It's like, I've come from honestly, though, you know what I mean? It's like if someone offers you work, you take it in this job as an actor, and then I've been very fortunate later on in life to get different kinds of roles pop up, but initially I've always worked on the basis that if a job comes, you just grab it with both hands, because there's like 98% of actors are out of work, you know, and so I'm just very grateful to be working, and I've got incredibly lucky, and I still see myself as that.
What does it mean for a film? Some of you guys have been through this award stuff before, but what does it mean for a movie to get, and performances to get attention?
I think the only feeling that you have is the fact that you have absolutely no control of that. You make these movies, you give it your all, you submerge yourself in the elements like we did for this film. We worked our ass off, we focused every single day. But once you create this baby, it's given off to the world, and it's either going to be ripped apart by critics, it's going to be awarded or not rewarded, and there's kind of a peace of mind in that, because you've known you've given everything you possibly can.